Salam alaikum viewers, this is part 3 of the People of the Trench series. In part 2, we reached an intense climax. The king, having captured the believers, was trying to have them renounce their faith, but they all refused, proving their insubordination towards him. Enraged, the king seems about ready to kill the believers. What will happen next? Bismillah. The evil king asked for a sword or a saw to cut with, then starting from the monk's head, started to cut the monk until he was sliced into 2 pieces. The king then went to his advisor who had been cured of blindness. The king asked him to denounce his religion. The advisor told the king he believes in Allah and worships him alone. The king then proceeded to cut the advisor until 2 halves and killed him. Then the boy was brought, and it was said to him, "Turn back from your religion." The boy refused to do so, and he was handed over to a group of his courtiers. The king said to them, "Take him to such and such a mountain. Make him climb that mountain, and when you reach its top, ask him to renounce his faith. But if he refuses to do so, then throw him down the mountain." So they went to the highest peak of a mountain and demanded the boy to renounce his religion lest they kill him. The boy refused and made dua to Allah, saying, "O Allah, save me from these people by any means you wish." Allah heard and responded to the boy's dua, and the mountain began to shake. It shook in such a way that everyone on that mountain died except for the boy. After the boy was saved, he did not run away, or flee, or go into hiding. He was full of yaqeen, certainty in his religion. He went right back to the king. The king said to him, "What happened to my soldiers, the people I sent with you?" He said, "Allah has saved me from them." The king again handed him to some of his soldiers and said, "Take him and carry him away in a small boat, and when you reach the middle of the ocean, ask him to renounce his religion. But if he does not renounce his religion, throw him into the depths of the ocean." A new group of soldiers took him and went on a boat to fulfill their mission. In the emptiness of the ocean, they commanded him to renounce his religion. The boy refused. Then he made dua again to Allah and said, "O Allah, save me from them and what they plan to do to me." It did not take long after the dua was made that the boat capsized and killed everyone on the boat, except the boy. The boy again went back to the king. The king was again shocked and asked him what happened. The boy said that, "Allah has saved me, and you cannot kill me until you do what I ask you to do." And the king asked, "What is that?" The boy said, "You should gather people in an area and tie me to the trunk of a tree. Then take an arrow from my quiver and say, 'In the name of Allah, the Lord of the boy.' Then shoot an arrow, and if you do that, then you would be able to kill me." So the king called the people to an open plain and tied the boy to the trunk of a tree. Then he took an arrow from his quiver, placed the arrow in the bow, and then said, "In the name of Allah, the Lord of the boy." He then shot an arrow, and it hit the boy's temple. The boy placed his hands upon the temple where the arrow had hit him, and he died. The entire city was watching. The entire city knew and understood who this boy was and what he stood for. The people shouted, "We believe in the Lord of this boy. We believe in the Lord of this boy. We believe in the Lord of this boy." Some people came to the king and said to him, "Do you realize that what you feared has happened? All the people now believe in the Lord of the boy." The king's anger and rage consumed him. Even in death, the boy managed to outwit him. My dear brothers and sisters, this story should not be viewed as a tale of ancient times. Without ever hearing this story, there is enough happening in real life as we speak that should be enough of a lesson for us. The unwavering faith of the boy in Allah stands as a testament to the importance of holding on to one's beliefs amidst adversity. His trust in Allah's plan, demonstrated through his heartfelt supplications, exemplifies the concept of tawakkul, emphasizing the need for Muslims to rely on Allah in times of challenge. The boy's unwavering determination, coupled with his profound certainty, yaqeen, in his religion, highlights the significance of perseverance and steadfast commitment. His ultimate martyrdom, leading to the conversion of many, underscores the powerful impact of one's faith and sacrifice on others. illustrating how strong beliefs can inspire others to embrace their own. Even in death, a single believer's steadfastness serves as a source of inspiration to others. So what about an entire nation's martyrdom? May Allah preserve us. This story also emphasizes that Allah's wisdom transcends human understanding, as the king's attempts to force the boy's renouncement all fail, ultimately revealing Allah's just and intricate plan. Whether it be a king, a pharaoh, or an illegal occupying state committing genocide, Allah's plan will always prevail. This story gives us comfort knowing what is happening to our dear brothers and sisters today. Allah's promise is true, and the believers shall remain victorious in this life and the next. This concludes part 3 of this epic series. Stay tuned for the last and final part to learn the conclusion of this story. Salam alaikum.